Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA has basically reached the 30-cent mark and is basically at the moment still pushing a little higher, which is currently in line with forecast. We'd like to see at least one more high here and then we'll get to a decision point. As already explained in the last few videos, there are basically two scenarios that we have to be watching here. And the first one is that the sideways move that started in December is a so-called Elliott wave triangle, A, B, C, D, E. And from here, from this target range that you all are aware about if you've been watching the previous videos, which ranges from, basically 29.5 cents to 34 cents from here, there is an increased risk of rejection and we could turn down to a new bear market low. This is the short-term bearish scenario in which, however, even here, another high would be likely, okay, into this box. Bear in mind that in this scenario, there's a descending trend line that the price could reach at around 31 cents. So this is one likely scenario. It's a short-term bearish one in which the price could come down to around about 15 cents. So I'm not telling you this will happen, but I'm pointing out that we're now getting to this key inflection point here. To be honest, I don't see this as very high likelihood anymore, but it's definitely something to be aware about because nothing in this structure is really bullish yet, okay? There's nothing, the price has moved up a little bit, yes, but that has all been in line with expectations also within this overall bearish scenario, which, however, is also long-term bullish. I mean, bearish, bullish is always a question of time frame. The assumption would be with that next low, the bear market would be over and we could look forward to rising prices. But again, without any signal, you cannot assume that the price is turning around. We can only highlight the key inflection points, pivot points, where the price has a chance and where sentiment could shift. Yeah, this is one scenario. In the other scenario, which is basically, which you could argue is short-term bullish. And then we will still, however, see if it's still bearish eventually. But in this scenario, the bear market low completed. The bear market completed here on the 10th of June. The market moved up in already what we could count as a wave 1, the move down as a wave 2, the move up as a wave 3, 4, 5. Then we get 5 waves. I will only take this I'm already taking it seriously, otherwise it wouldn't be on the chart. But I will take it, we have to take it very seriously with a break above 38 cents. 38.5 cents. That's the July high. And then we can look forward to an emerging diagonal pattern. I mean, even of this scenario, there are different ways of how this can be counted. Anyway, what we need to understand is that the 38 cent level is a key breakout point to the upside. Above that level, this yellow count will get much more likely. And we can be watching for 5 waves to the upside. But then again, the question is, okay, is this really bullish or is it just short-term bullish? And is it part of an even larger A wave, which was done here in April, B wave, which was done in June, and C wave, A, B, C, a larger corrective structure, and it could still sell off. So what we really need to see is after 5 waves up, a corrective pullback. And if that forms a higher low, that's really the jump off point to all-time highs, okay? At least it would increase the likelihood dramatically. At the moment, there are too many options for the ADA price still to top. So I'm not saying this is bearish. I'm just highlighting we need to be on the side of caution here on the ADA chart. But we can already now take a more bullish position if we break above 38 cents, right? I mean, even now, we're in a short-term uptrend, so we're following that naturally. It's just that we need to be aware that in this area here, there's an increased risk of failure, obviously. But as I said yesterday and the days before, as we're taking overall a stance in the crypto market that significant lows possibly have been achieved, we are focusing on higher as long as support holds. It's a very important statement because we have a bit of a phase change in the crypto market. It feels like that. It's still very early. Currently, we see a few consolidations across the market, but all these support levels are holding for now, so it's interesting. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. Here there is not much more to add. It's pushing higher. It's still in this potential 5-wave move to the upside. I'm only showing here the short-term bearish count, but that's at the moment anyway a mirror count with a more bullish scenario, because we wouldn't need to push higher anyway. So in this scenario, we talked about it, that we possibly completed a 1-2 setup here. That was in here end of October. That was the 22nd, yeah. Where the wave 2 completed here at around 25.6 cents, then a wave 3, a wave 4, and we could be in a wave 5 ending diagonal, which would be a 5-wave move. 1-2 complete. This could now be a 3rd wave in the making, but it's a very sloppy structure. I mean, a micro count doesn't really give you an edge here. It simply serves as a little bit of a roadmap to understand where we are, where we could be heading, but it's not really, you know, this is just way too sloppy. So it looks like even the 3rd wave might still be unfolding here. Then we should get a 4 and a 5. But as I said, last few days, as long as we're moving in this sort of ascending, broadening wedge, the trend is up, and we could push higher into this target range. A warning that the overall trend breaks and we go down more directly, and this wide wave count peaked here would be a break below 27 cents, and it would be further confirmed with a break below the key level here, 23.7 cents, which formed where the price formed a low in September and also in middle of August. So yeah, I think we also need to be aware, as I just said, about this descending trend line, very critical trend line here of this larger triangle that formed. So the price might face some difficulties there to get through. But yeah, I mean, the short-term uptrend is still ongoing. So we're watching still for higher prices, but a break below 27 cents would be a significant signal that things are changing again on this chart. But until then, we focus on higher and watch if we can even break through this target area, maybe even above the 38 cent level. But not really a clear trade setup here, to be honest. So just at the moment tracking structures until something really clear emerges. This is just too sloppy, really. For, you know, anything really clear. There are too many options, but the overall wave count structure gives you the key pivot points that are worth watching, as I said. So this 30 to 34 cent area, and above that we've got the 38 cent level. That's really key, and for the bears the 27 cent level is key, and below that 23.7. That's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.